Hi, it's Rusty from Pickleball Channel. In these interesting times with a worldwide lockdown, things can feel kind of isolating. So we wanted to take a moment and share with you some of what's happening in the pickleball community around the country. Now, recreational play has obviously been changed, and the USAPA has a large network of pickleball ambassadors who are dealing with this at the local level.
With 1,900 ambassadors across the country, recreation play has pretty much come to somewhat of a halt. It's been very difficult because we are getting news in that, that they're shut down and that they're, concerned about how we're going to develop or keep the programs going.
State and local authorities have had to deal with the tough challenge of both serving the recreational needs of the pickleball players and also trying to keep them safe.
We left the courts open, we left the courses open for a while, and it just seems like, and we were giving instructions to people, and it just seems like a lot of people follow the rules, but there's just that small minority that just didn't seem like they wanted to cooperate or listen, and they're too close or not, practicing social distance. And unfortunately, we had to come to a decision of closing these things down. But right now, as a group, you look at cities all across the country, not only like a mid-sized city like Norman, Oklahoma, but you look at larger cities, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, New York. We're all working together to help stop the spread. The quicker we decide to stay at home, the more we work together to stop this disease and stop community spreads, the quicker we'll get our parks back.
In addition to recreational play, many players have also lost the opportunity to play in tournaments.
Well, a lot of the decisions being made for them, right, by the government, local type decisions that are closing down the facilities. Social distancing, when that came down as a recommendation, was a big reason that people had to cancel events. I mean, can you imagine running a pickleball tournament with staying 6 feet apart from everybody? In March, we saw 43% of the tournaments were canceled. 57% have been rescheduled. We saw those numbers, continue to grow into April, with 30% being canceled, 70% of those tournaments being rescheduled.
Tournament directors are facing the tough decision whether to postpone or entirely cancel a tournament that they've spent months or even an entire year planning.
So it was a significant decision, and a lot of thought that went into a couple of major tournaments that were to come up in the US Open and the USA Pickleball Indoor Championships. The decisions to cancel those or reschedule those was very brave to do, and really showed the respect that both the US Open and the USAPA have for the pickleball community and the pickleball culture, by making sure that they made decisions that wouldn't impact others further who were having to make reschedule or cancellation decisions that weren't easy.
In addition to playing, the shutdowns impacting the entire pickleball industry, from coaches and clinics to manufacturers and retailers.
So from a business perspective, we're seeing that equipment sales are down significantly. But on the flip side, we're seeing a significant increase in inquiries from people on how can they set up their own personal pickleball space for their own personal play or play with their families.
So this is the new normal, and everyone, including the USAPA, are looking for new ways to stay connected.
So what are we doing now for keeping ourselves active? We started a program, Pickleball Strong, hashtag Pickleball Strong, and we are making sure that we're trying to get people involved and getting excited to stay excited about pickleball through these times as we move to the future.
Now, while playing pickleball is difficult during the shutdown, some players are finding some pretty unique ways to be pickleball strong online.
Line up with me and soon we'll all play this game together. Soon we'll all play this game together, I hope.
So let's stay pickleball strong. Keep in touch with your friends. Stay active mentally and physically. And remember, let's all work together to keep this pickleball community thriving so that when we're back on the courts, it'll be stronger than ever. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected.